Oh shit. Who Cares Podcast. This podcast gives people a platform to discuss topics and have interesting conversations. Conversations without the numerous negative effects of social media. You can communicate through the comment section or join the conversation live. Just come on in and kick it with us. This podcast is produced and broadcasted by Chester Creek Studios. Who Cares Podcast or Chester Creek Studios will not, under any circumstances, be responsible for your feelings. Must be 18 or older to watch and or participate. Viewer discretion is advised. Live from the Chester Creek Studios, located in some dude's garage. Welcome to the podcast like no other. Just a bunch of dudes talking about anything from sports, music, and current events. Thank you for giving us a voice and allowing us to kill you slowly with boredom. I present to you Who Cares Podcast.
What's up?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Oh my God.
How was your week?
What
Mine was
episode
rough.
number is this? Is this 34?
11-3.
It's 32nd.
34.
34.
Well, the
34.
last one said all I changed it was from 33 to 34.
Nice. We still got
told
to
me that-
redo that opening thing. It's all squeaky. What's up with the
I-
squeaky?
I know, but that's
I don't know
I
what
wanted
that
to
is.
I wanted to do it one more time because I told you I heard it last week, but I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it in the playback, and I just did not just hear it either.
Really?
Just hear squeaking.
Okay, well then maybe it's just like, I don't know, on the
On our end.
playback on our end, and we'll have to watch one of these episodes one day and actually see what goes
Yeah,
on.
but we could definitely re-record it. We did that in like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So no Josh?
Nah, I guess
You
he
got COVID?
out. Yeah, he got COVID again. So I guess he'll be out for a few hours,
Boo.
a couple
We missed him
days.
already. I was waiting for another gay joke for on Harrison.
I'm behind the couch. Oh my God. That story is the reason I didn't watch last week. I woke up the next morning like I had been raped. That was the
can't-
worst. He had us
Dude.
going, dude. We thought that he was
Oh,
serious.
Oh, the
was
setup
Wait,
was
wait.
No,
You
I don't
wasn't serious?
remember. I don't remember. Oh, go on, Josh. Tell us more. I don't remember.
Hide and seek. I don't. This is weird. This is getting really weird.
I'm behind the couch.
See, that's when it would be just genius comedy from us if at that point we bring somebody else on the screen that was there that day and says, "Yes, Josh, I remember." That would have
Yeah.
been.
Well, you couldn't because it didn't happen. So you're dumb.
So there's that.
Yeah,
That
there's
was a
that.
horrible story.
Or did it?
No.
John, how was your week? Let's start with John. We never get look at John. We never get to
John,
see
you-
John. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
he's taking on. He worked Wednesday, and that's about it.
Wednesday and Thursday, and then the rest of the week I was off. Got
Just hanging out.
up, so I'm off. I was off today, and I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Next week also.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, dude, what are you doing? Go to Aruba or something. I heard trips to Aruba are super cheap right now.
That's what I heard.
Shoot, all he has to do is come in this garage and hang out and play some music on YouTube and shit.
Chester Creek Studios, friend.
Yeah,
What you drinking on, Pinky?
I'm drinking on some wild turkey American honey. I just banged out my second shot. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's
Getting a little
crucial
warm up
for
in this
you.
bitch.
You got a fucking ski mask on too. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the honey.
his little American honey. That's for
It actually tastes good.
that's for the ladies.
Damn.
You
No,
can like a
actually-
shot like nobody's business and don't even need a chaser.
Actually, John and I might start drinking it because
Yeah, you are.
the bourbon that we've been sipping on is so damn harsh.
I bought 2 bottles tonight. I left one at the house though.
No, but we'll get to that.
Damn.
it's like
You're not
stuff-
like a you're not a drinker, are you, Pinky?
No, I mean I take like 2 shots a night or something. That's about it. And also, I want to get too crazy, but
Two
whatever.
shots, 2
shots,
beers.
That's all I need.
Anything more
I
than
kinda
that?
I think I'm gonna quit drinking beer and just drink shots for the rest of my life. If I never drink another beer, I'll be okay with that.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather do shots too. It's just you get all bloated with beer, and it's just ugh.
Well,
feel like
you
I gotta
talk
drink,
shit the
like,
next
5.
morning. I could drink 8 shots and then feel great the next day. If I drink 8 beers, I'm gonna be fucking.
All right, 8
Yeah.
shots. So we've started with
I gotta
2.
drive,
We
so I
got
can't do
6
8
more.
tonight.
Yeah, not 8 tonight.
He has to drive far too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have been talking a lot about bourbon lately, and we have a really cool story that we'll tell you.
All right,
So anyway,
we'll be the judge of that.
yeah, really. We've got a new bourbon that we're trying tonight, which is called Blackened. And you might recognize that name. Blackened is
Blackened.
they've got a deal with this company that's making bourbons, and it's this company with Metallica, the band.
Oh.
And the cool thing is, well, first of all, we'll go into bourbon has been getting really big and popular in the last few years. And the whole thing about bourbon is trying to get the flavors out of the barrel. And that's why you find all these different bourbon companies. This has been in the barrel for 8 years. This has been in the barrel for 10 years. This has been in the barrel for 12 years. And Jefferson makes a bourbon that's really cool, and they came up with one of the cooler ideas that I've read about in the last year or two, where back in the day when they were first making bourbon, they would put the barrels on the boats, and then they would go up and down the Mississippi River and around the Gulf and go up to New York. And so the bourbon barrels were on boats for long periods of time, even if they're going all over the world and stuff. So that bourbon was a really good flavored bourbon because of the rocking of the boat, and the motion of the ocean was kind of
the ocean.
keeping.
Bitch, I'm a sailor. You ain't gotta tell me. I was on the ocean. I'm a sailor. I know the motion of the ocean.
Yeah, so I mean that Jefferson makes a bourbon now that's really cool because they do that. And I was reading about it tonight. They actually cross the equator like 5 times with their barrels. So it's all, and it's really expensive and everything. So that's kind of a cool story
I
for
don't-
that type of bourbon.
Who is Jefferson though?
It was named after Thomas Jefferson. If you read about it, it's because of Thomas Jefferson was always into inventing things and different things. So they were like, well, we want to kind of go old school with a certain few batches of bourbon. And so we'll put them on boats like old school way. And maybe we'll get a more of a flavor, if the barrels are on the ocean for a certain amount of time. So there's a version of that. And so that's a cool story. When you're, sipping on any particular type of bourbon, that type of thing. Well, for Christmas, I bought John a bottle of bourbon because I had heard something that Metallica had done something with a bourbon manufacturer or whatever.
So he got me the Blackened.
Yes.
This one right here.
Yeah, so that's the bottle that we're sipping off of right now, which we were thinking based on the price would be pretty
Excellent.
Pretty
good
excellent.
and smooth, and it's pretty
Expertise.
harsh, to tell you the truth. we're siding it side by side with the 12-year aged bourbon that we were drinking last week that my mom got me for Christmas, and that's a lot smoother than this Blackened is. But the cool thing about the Blackened bourbon is the story.
Correct.
Would anyone else like to tell that story?
John would. With his
John,
sexy voice.
sexy voice.
Well, let
See
me
what
tell
had
you
happened was
what happened. Actually, this bottle, they are numbered.
Yes.
So I think they started around 80. But
Why wouldn't they
what
just start with 1?
yeah, that's a good question.
I don't
That's
know,
what I'm thinking.
I hate
think
when people do that.
I think the bourbon was already
to-
established. It was already a bourbon, and then Metallica.
They
kinda
brought them
jumped-
in.
Yeah, they brought.
Okay.
So it wasn't originally a
At
Metallica
batch
thing.
80. That's the
Yeah,
number.
batch.
Batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is batch 108
Oh.
here. So if you get on the internet or your phone or what have you,
Interwebs.
it tells you the process of what they do this with, as far as they cast it, and then what they do is they have one of the band members, like this one 108 is Lars,
The drummer.
the drummer. So he picks out maybe like 8 songs. So these 8 songs these casts are in a room, and with these 8 songs, they pound the low frequencies, subsonic, whatever waves, and they pump the music to the cask.
They turn it up to 11.
Yeah, well, 12, I think, but
And when he says cast, basically they're putting speakers up against barrels of bourbon.
of the batch 108 of these songs. So then they're
There you go.
there you
Yeah.
go. And they also put the song list on their website.
So you
if you
can
go to
Google
108,
the set
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
and it tells you what songs they played during this process. And what it's supposed to do is pull the wood characters out of the barrel into the whiskey to give you that woody taste.
Turpentine taste.
And it worked.
It works. It is very woody. I got wood right now.
No.
Wow.
It's pretty flavorful. I would like. We're not.
It's pretty
bourbon-
cool how they did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
It's a
know.
cool story.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says
cool
it says
story.
they call it black noise.
Black noise, blackened.
It says using black noise with a patent pending process created by Meyer Sound specifically for this project. The band blasted a playlist on their own songs over barrels containing Pickerel's blended whiskey. According to Pickerel, the sonic enhancement process shapes the flavor of the whiskey using the low vibrating frequencies of sound waves. John hit that shit on the fucking nail on the fucking head.
And the cool thing is when you're on their site and you're looking up your batches, it'll show who picked the songs. It shows the list of songs, and then there's just a little Spotify or Apple Music thing underneath of that, and you click on that, and it takes you right to Apple Music, and you can just listen to all the songs right there. And each one, you know, like the bass player picked a list of songs, and the drummer picked a list of songs, and James Hetfield picked a list of songs, and so you can get your batch based on the songs that you like of Metallica, and then listen to that playlist on Apple Music. You know, literally the name of the playlist is like batch number 93, and it's all Metallica songs. So they definitely, you know, did their homework and figured out a cool way. We're
to
not
make $50.
yeah.
to get your $50.
Yeah, we're not exactly bourbon connoisseurs, so we're thinking this is pretty strong and harsh. There's a lot of wood flavor.
Wood
for
character.
sure. Yes.
Wood.
Wood. It's very woody.
Unlike American honey, it tastes like honey.
And I'm about
That's
to-
amazing when you think about it, because when you see these mass-produced places, it's just these barrels and barrels and barrels in a warehouse. They're actually pulling them, playing the music. You think it's legit? You think they really do it?
Yeah,
Just
I would
finish it.
think.
Just
I would
bucket
think they
down.
do.
You got
know.
3 drops
I
left,
mean,
John.
yeah. At the
Or
end of
have
the day,
somebody else, or at least have somebody else maybe play the song.
Yes.
Well,
All
that's the thing. They're not
You're gonna
playing the songs. They're hitting play
like this
on.
one.
You know what I mean?
Oh, got you. Oh, got
It's not like the band is sitting there playing it. The
Damn,
speakers of the
that's-
stereo are up
that's-
against the barrel.
100% definitely what I thought.
Oh, really?
been
That
cool.
the band was playing? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool if
But-
they did.
All right, Metallica, we need another batch. Which songs are you
You guys
going
gonna
to
fly into freaking Kentucky to play this?
play? Really?
Going there?
Really?
Nah, what do you think, John? What's up?
What's your favorite, Chris, so far? I know you just started your journey.
Compared to what I was
I don't. The
Yeah.
one that we drank, we
It
haven't
hasn't yet?
we haven't opened a lot of them yet. The one that my mom got me, we liked that last week. It was very smooth.
And what was that one?
That was I don't know what was the name of that one, Tulare or something. I got the bottle
it's
right here.
It's an Irish.
Yeah, Irish whiskey. Yeah,
Something to do, isn't it?
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
I don't know. On one of their bottles.
Tullamore.
Tullamore
Tullamore.
Fancy on me.
Yeah, that was really smooth. It is very smooth.
JB Smooth.
But it also has like all these crazy flavors too. See, we don't know what we're, for all we know, Blacken could be like, the connoisseur's favorite, but it's all good. It's doing the trick. I can tell you that. We still got a bottle of Yellowstone that they always advertise during the Yellowstone show that you still haven't watched. And
Smack yourself.
And we haven't tried Yellowstone yet. Yellowstone.
So what is y'all? Isn't it like a Western kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's modern time.
It's good.
It's really, really, really good. It's
It's
basically
good, too.
about Kevin
Wait.
Kevin Costner.
Wait. It's modern time, or it's just
Yeah,
newer
yeah,
type
yeah.
of Western?
See, that's why we're trying to
Today.
tell you it's not like some old fashioned shit. Kevin
It's kind
Costner.
of cowboy mafia.
Yes, yeah,
Fucking
Cowboy
Yukons and shit, isn't it?
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
out in Montana.
Helicopters.
Yeah. And basically, Kevin Costner is the leader of the family. His wife has passed. You learn that after a few episodes of how that happened. And he has like 3 or 4. He has what?
Jamie.
3 sons and 1 daughter.
Yeah.
And but
3 sons,
the
1 daughter.
they literally, if the land is worth so much money and there's so much of it, that if he sold it, he would be like the richest man in the world. But it's like the 3rd generation passed down to him, and it's kind of one of those things where they always show like little scenes of something that happened years ago. And so as you watch the show, you learn how his wife passed and how his kids got how they are. And there's at one point his dad is in the bed dying, and he picks him up out of the bed, takes him out to the horse. They both ride out to the middle of their land on the horse, and they drink a bottle of bourbon, and his dad passes away in his arms. And
Well,
it's not-
shit. Who has to watch it now?
Spoiler alert.
Well, no, that's not. But that has nothing to do with the
That's just a
story.
little part.
Yeah, that kind of shows you
Right.
that he's never getting rid of the land. You know, like his
Because he made a
family.
promise.
Yeah, he made a promise to his dad that he would never get rid of the land, and his father made that promise to his grandfather and everything. So and then it's just like kind of mafia. Everyone's moving in. The Indian reservation have their problems, and they're trying to take over some of the land.
Native Americans or Native
Yep.
Americans.
And then other people they call them Indians on each other. But anyway,
Well, let's go, Indians.
but it's kind of like a Western / Breaking Bad almost, because you do see some hardcore weird shit
Yeah,
going on, like
There's
when
some
those
badass characters.
I started watching Breaking Bad again and The Sopranos all over again.
Really,
That
yeah.
sounds
I
You
want
want
to
to know how much? You want to know how? Well, we'll go back to Sopranos, but do you know how much I don't know about bourbon?
How much
While you
do
were
you
talking,
know
I just searched the top 2020 best bourbon, right? So you know how you can get I think it's Jack Daniels, but if you're cheap, it's Evan Williams, I think, right?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
the off brand.
or Jim
So-
Beam.
But
I
Evan's
thought, yeah.
pretty
Well,
good.
Jim Beam is the major one, and then I think there's a cheaper one under it, I think.
Yeah,
But anyways, I thought Elijah Craig was like that.
no,
I just
I-
assumed
Craig is pretty
it's like
good.
the best. Like
Yeah.
it won the best in 2020. This one batch.
Oh, really? Okay. I think you got me about Elijah Craig last year. Yeah, yeah.
BP batch 5. It's the 7th year of it,
Wow.
I think.
Well,
Yeah,
there you
7th
go.
year, 2013. And this whole time, my whole life, I thought Elijah Craig was the cheaper bourbon version of Jim Beam. Here it is, number 1. Number
Whoa.
2, Stag Junior Batch 14. Stag Junior.
Yeah, Stag. Yeah, I've heard of that.
And Barrel Craft Spirits and Bourbon. Never heard of that one.
Yes, see, it's all kind of.
Damn, King of Kentucky. They call
They
this
even
shit.
talk
King-
about even bad bourbon
Kentucky.
isn't that bad, you know.
Don't
It's
see
still
black in
kind of.
there.
Yeah, you don't see blackened in there, do you? We were just a little shocked. We opened up the bottle, and they are fairly expensive. And we're like, oh yeah, we have this great story about Metallica in this bottle, and man, that shit's kind of harsh a little bit. But it's
Yeah.
doing
So-
the trick.
So that's what you guys are learning about. Like, it's not supposed to be harsh, right? At all. Like a bad
Well, it's
bourbon.
acquired taste, I think, and that's the
Yeah.
problem, that we don't have that acquired taste.
Yeah, so that's where, you know, maybe 5 years from now we'll be like, remember how stupid we were when we were first drinking bourbon? We thought that blackened was good.
I still drink American honey.
Or we might be like, we thought blackened was bad, and it was
Yeah.
like really good. That's how much we know.
Damn.
And
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, there you go. That right there, the Woodford Reserve. Is that Woodford Reserve?
Woodford Reserve. Yep.
Yeah, we have a bottle of that sitting over there. Knob Creek is good. Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, I like. I've had the usuals. You know, I had Knob Creek. Have Knob
Bullet.
Creek.
A lot of people like Bullet.
I haven't had Bullet. I had what's the other one that's Maker's Mark I've had.
Oh yeah.
And I like both of
Yeah.
them.
I don't think I've had Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark is kind of a staple. They've been around forever.
Yeah, I really like. That's probably one of my favorites.
Maker's Mark is very smooth. Yeah. We're thinking maybe Blackened's better with like mixed with Coke or ginger ale or something.
Like Coke. Oh, damn it,
Yeah,
cocaine.
Coke, yeah. You know, do a couple lines and then do a shot of Blackened,
Mark.
and then listen to Metallica and go crazy on the drums.
Oh yeah, for our 0 viewers, we had 2 a minute ago. I forgot to tell you the links at the bottom of the screen twice. So if you want to join the show, you got something to say about bourbon, come on in. Teach these boys about bourbon. Don't disrespect them. They're just getting started. But
Josh was right last week.
We're just
You gotta get, you gotta let it set for a minute for every year it was in the barrel.
every 7 year for 7 years, it's a year. It's a minute a year, I think.
Yep. So if it's 12 minutes in the barrel, you gotta let it set for 12 minutes.
12
Let it
years.
breathe.
Awful.
Maybe that's our problem with the Blackened. We don't know the time we're supposed to leave it breathing.
I'm pretty sure that literally has nothing to do with anything, but I don't know.
Probably, maybe
Yeah, but
2
you're
hours.
drinking honey with your bourbon, so
Yeah,
Oh,
sweetie.
good. I could just
Actually
buck a
has-
shot.
hey, can I have some of that honey?
Wait, so did I was distracted? People were
Yeah.
talking. Did he
Well,
just
also,
say?
it's got that wood taste in it, but it's
All right,
sweet.
we can
Okay,
all
okay.
buck this with not even a chaser or nothing. It just
We don't
so
have to
fucking
fight or
good.
argue. We can have a
This is my
sleepover.
last one because I gotta fucking drive.
Why am I doing two?
You did two?
Well,
Thank you for
I wanted to know the
Two
difference
all.
between Blackened and well,
So,
that's
so
the other
Pinky,
thing
so
is they're
Pinky,
mixing bourbons now.
Pinky.
What's up?
So you think that's bullshit? Is what you're saying? The minute thing?
I think it's
No, I'm not saying it's bullshit, but
it's sweet.
It's
Kind of like
it's a cool, fun
this
thing to do,
without
but
this.
it's
Yeah,
fucking bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, I am saying it's bullshit. I lied about
Well,
that.
I still had some of it.
I lied about
He
it.
doesn't believe in that shit.
All right, you ready?
But also, he doesn't eat
What's up?
anything white. He has all these weird things. He doesn't eat seafood.
Of
He doesn't eat anything white.
Yeah, I don't eat anything
Yeah,
white.
like
It's
mayonnaise and
silly. Ugh.
stuff like
Girls,
Cheese,
So you
sour
don't-
that. Well,
cream.
you like ranch?
you date
Not
black
really.
chicks.
Come again.
He
You
has
date
before.
black chicks.
Next caller. Are you ready for the shot or what?
All right, let's do it. Oh my god!
Boom.
Don't make a
Boom,
face
boom.
like Anderson Cooper.
You don't need to make a face. It's so good.
Very nice.
Like Anderson Cooper. You watched the New Year special with the two gay dudes. They're
Well, he did
hilarious.
it last year too. He took a shot
Yeah.
of
I thought they did like acid
tequila.
or ecstasy or something.
They were jacked up. Either this year or last year, they were drunk off their asses, bro. Or maybe on
Either way,
STD.
I didn't really watch it. I was hammered. I was hammered on wild turkey.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Hey, after we gave you your special shout out last week on the podcast, and I know at least 87 people viewed it. Did your Tinder blow up? Are you on Tinder? Are you doing the Tinder thing? Grindr,
Ain't.
Tinder, what?
He's too cool for Tinder.
Too cool for school. Trust me.
So
no
what
one
are you
hit me
doing?
up.
No,
They were like, this fucking guy. Get him the fuck off the screen.
I'm on the top of the world.
So what you been doing?
Doing whatever I want. I just been
Couple
playing
date?
guitar.
Have you been on a date yet?
Not really. Just
Not
been-
really. A
I
hookup?
hung out at the bar by myself for a couple of nights. So there's that.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't say that. He's just joking. Cut that out,
Where
John.
you
Cut
go
that
there
out.
by himself.
Old Chuck.
Yeah. Remember, Thomas, Chuck's deal was you just go to the bar by yourself and you sit there with puppy dog eyes. And when
Yeah,
you're
he
ready,
used
the
to say
girls
that
just
shit.
come up and
Yeah,
you're like,
but
"Oh, it's
Chuck,
you, hon."
look at this guy. Look at this guy. Chuck was slaying though.
Yeah.
Chuck was slaying all over Midlothian.
You know, guys are slaying when they don't brag about it. When they don't
Exactly.
talk about it. You know what I mean? They're like, there's so much to talk about that they can't freaking spill the beans because, you know.
We got so much going on, they don't want to mess up their own game.
But dude, we spent the last 2 days in your spot in Mechanicsville working on that same desert air that you've been working on with us for years and years. You remember that time?
I thought y'all replaced it.
Yeah, we did, and it's still a piece of shit. The new one,
Jesus Christ!
literally.
Shout out to Desert Air.
Yeah, desert air.
Shout out to
Nah,
Kenyon for
yeah.
not freaking checking on it
Yeah,
on time.
yeah,
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
So there's that.
yeah. it
Shout
has
out to
Literally
Chris
has
Kenyon.
everything to do with Kenyon,
It
not
has
anybody. in
2
Desert Air.
refrigerant circuits that hold 100 or 90 pounds
90 in
in
one and 59 in the other.
of refrigerant. So we get the call that there's no heat in the pool area at Mechanicsville, and we're already on the roof in Colonial Heights working on the desert air there. And so we got to grab all the refrigeration equipment, pull it off the roof in Colonial Heights, drive it up to Mechanicsville, and start looking for a leak there. We spend the last 2 days there with all the equipment, finding the leak, pulling a vacuum, charging it. And this afternoon, the compressor's bad once we got it running.
That's
You know
happened. I was there. I was there about 4 times when that
I know.
happened.
That was the same unit that me and you dumped like 2
You and
tanks
I.
of nitrogen in.
Whoa,
And we were like, where did the nitrogen go? And Howard comes walking in. He's like, there's bubbles in the pool.
Yo, we were just talking about that. Yeah, 2 days ago with Howard, I was talking about him. He watches too, so he'll see this. That's hilarious.
It was bubbles in the pool because there used to be a pool
Oh,
heating
okay.
circuit where it would take the hot gas refrigerant and it would heat up the water for the pool to make it more.
That's how Colonial Heights had it. For me.
Shout out to DJ Marcus Jones
That's right.
in the building.
Cowboys
Cowboys.
got a good defensive coordinator now. Right? Thomas,
Yeah.
isn't he good?
That's what he's known for. But they were talking about they were dissing him on TV because of all the defensive claps that the Falcons had under his watch. you know?
Yeah. But
I mean, y'all did it. Y'all
Matt
did it to
Ryan.
him. I think.
That's Matt Ryan and their defense kind of, they've done that since he left. So
But I'm always worried about the guys that came from, Pete Carroll, because that's kind of a system they run out there. So I don't know. I think he's good. I don't think he's a head coach, so that didn't work out.
well, he's
Concentrate
not,
on
right?
defense.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, but anyway, the funny story about us working on the desert air in Mechanicsville. So can you imagine working with Pinky on a daily basis
Wait a minute.
where he's like, I do what I want. I know what I'm doing.
Where's
Fuck
this
y'all.
going here?
I know everything and y'all don't know shit. He takes the
This is
gauge.
good.
He takes the gauges in the vacuum pump and he climbs over the ductwork. Remember how you got to climb over the ductwork of the ladder?
Yep.
And he goes to the other side. So we've patched up one circuit, and now we got to go on the other side of the unit and patch up that circuit. So he carries the gauges and he carries a vacuum pump over there, and he hooks everything up, and he opens up a valve and shoots fucking oil out of the vacuum pump straight into his face, to where when he looks up at me, he's spitting oil out of his mouth. It's dripping off of his chin. And it's just his entire face is covered in oil.
It
was
was
the
two
funny-
motherfuckers. Two motherfuckers. That's how mad I was.
He was so pissed, and Kenyon is dying laughing, and we're like feeling sorry for him and laughing at the same time, and we don't know what to say. The only cool thing about it was that Pinky was like, I'm glad y'all weren't over there because that was my fault. I'm taking full, responsibility for this. I fucked up, and I'm glad none of y'all got oil all over you. But
They're like, we'll buy you lunch. We'll buy you lunch. This is for taking it like a trooper. I'm like, no,
You-
I would have bought y'all lunch if I coated y'all with oil. So
In
there's
the
that.
face, in the face.
All over my jacket,
It
my
was
hat,
so
my fucking
nasty,
shoes.
dude. It
I
was
was
so
fucking
nasty.
Pissed. But what are you gonna do? Just laugh at it.
What are you
Fucking-
gonna do? He was like, I'm going home, and for a minute I was like, he really is going home.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, I was just gonna say he went home, right? Like, how do you not?
Well, I just went to the pump room and fucking took my clothes off, put my shirt off, and just wiped my whole face and neck down with paper towels. And then-
Speaking of Mechanicsville, Herbie Withers, shout out that he says, "Hey guys, what up?" He watches every week as well.
What's
Shout out to
up,
Herbie.
What's up, Herbie?
Man,
Herbie,
more
when you gonna come on the show?
Yeah, really. Come on. We ain't
Herbie's got
no-
some good. Herbie's got some. I bet you he got some good stories, man. He needs to come on.
What kind of stories you talking about now?
Oh my god, I don't know if you could see his profile picture, but he's like into boats and shit, and he like what's that wakeboarding? Like
Oh,
him and
shit.
his like him and his brother are like I think his brother were like nationally ranked. Like they're badass on that shit.
On wakeboarding.
Yeah, well, really anything that you can pull a boat on a boat.
Yeah. I used to have a neighbor that had a sweet ass wakeboard, and the thing with wakeboard, the boats that wakeboarders go behind, those boats are like crazy. They bring in water into, you know what I mean? A wakeboard boat sucks in water and puts it in the bottom of the boat so that the boat sinks down into the water and makes a crazier wake. And my neighbor, he had like a crazy Corvette engine in his wakeboard boat. And I was like, damn, dude, that thing probably goes fast, doesn't it? He was like, nah, it doesn't go fast. It goes about 40, 50 miles an hour, but it'll pull 12 people out of the water at once. And so that's the thing, too. The crazy engines on wakeboarding boats are for torque, you know, for pulling people out of the water. And not to mention, they have, like I said, these things where it brings in water into the bottom of the boat, so it sinks down a little bit to make big wakes. Because the bigger the wake, the bigger your jumps are, like that right there. So that's the dude right there.
That's what I'm saying, dude. How old are you, Chris? Really, how old are you?
Which one?
You. Sorry.
48, dude.
Yeah, he's probably your age. I think he's 50. Look at him.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that'll keep you young wakeboarding. That's badass right there. Wakeboarding is so cool, especially if you snowboarding and skateboarding and, you know, you just ride jet skis and shit. Wakeboarding is badass.
It's hard, man. You gotta put in work.
You said it's hard.
Honestly, it's almost like skiing and snowboarding. It might be easier than water skiing, though, because you don't have to keep the two skis together and shit.
Yeah.
You know, skiing and snowboarding. I liked snowboarding better.
That dude was at the river. That dude was at the river doing it with nothing, I think, on his feet.
Where did he go in at the river?
They have a river house over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he grew up on the river, boy.
Yeah, remember when I used to have a friend that's on this podcast right now that used to have like a timeshare in was it Wintergreen or Massanutten?
Yep.
Thomas had it.
Massanutten.
My parents have it both.
Really?
Or just a timeshare. That's just all we use our timeshare for.
But you don't need the timeshare, bro. You could just go up there for the weekend. It still only costs you like $80 a night or some shit.
So did y'all end up canceling it?
I sold it a long time ago.
So you can sell it?
There was a court case, so they were charging everybody I guess the insurance fees and the maintenance fees every year. They got a big ass. They got like the feds came in and everything. Like pretty much, I had an option. I could get out, sell it, whatever I wanted to do with it, because they got in trouble.
We're probably going to our timeshare next year.
Where's yours? You just said I'm Mr. Timeshare. You're the Mr. Timeshare guy.
Well, we got our timeshare because we were like, well, we have friends that we can go skiing in, and then we can take our friends down to Florida for Disney, and now our friends in skiing don't have it anymore. But that's okay because we're too old to fucking ski anymore anyway.
Yeah. I know.
They went skiing the other day, last weekend or something.
It was fun.
Both water and snow.
Yeah,
I want to go, but I thought about it the other day. There's no way I'll get hurt.
Why?
Yeah, you will get hurt.
I will get hurt.
Honestly, the
I
one time
don't
I
ski like
was
that.
coming off the lift because we were like 4 deep, and this one dude would wipe me out every fucking time off the lift. And I
Yeah,
was-
Thomas, and he's talking about that same
That's
spot
what Chris
where
would-
when
that's
we
what
got
Chris
off,
would do to
he
me.
grabbed me.
That's what Chris would do to me every single time we fall off that motherfucking lift. Every
I mean, I can
single
roll
time.
down the mountain as fast as I can go, but just falling off the lift, I was falling every time. Man,
Oh, that's one of those parks where they got the rope
Yeah.
and shit. I think they're building one of those in Chesterfield.
Look at it. So it was like a sweet ass park.
Okay, so that we might be able to handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, until you
That might
fall
be
off and
good.
just get dragged by the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
that shit is hard too, buddy.
You gotta let
Yeah,
go of that shit, right?
Look like a fool.
Yeah, that's me. And then swim back the whole way with this board attached to your fucking feet.
We had some fun up in Massanutten, though, didn't we, Thomas?
Hell yeah. That was
That
some of
was
the best time I ever
Years
had.
when we were first friends, when we first became friends, we were going up.
Like
Remember
Gabrielle
Mike?
and Thomas were like 5 and 6.
Yeah, we have pictures of the kids like really young. And somewhere Thomas has video of all of us singing Bon Jovi on Guitar
Oh,
Hero.
yeah. Rock
that's
band like a mug.
Yeah.
Rock
Like
band.
we even had the wives singing and everything. It was hilarious.
Hell yeah. That dude, I'm telling you, when I think of some of the best times in my life, I think about that. Like that shit was fun as fuck. The ski trip was amazing. I know Mike got
We
hurt.
rarely skied, really. We skied a
I
little
know,
bit.
but we did, but it was that the whole weekend was fun. Remember, we
Yeah.
went to the club.
Yeah.
And Big Mike's like, I gotta
Yeah.
get this snowboard. He stole some dude's snowboard from the freaking.
Well, he tried to. He didn't
tried.
successfully. He was just like, man, I've been wanting a snowboard, you know, and so
I don't like it.
That's exactly what he said. I said, "What are you doing that for?" He's like, "I've been wanting a snowboard." I was like, "You can't just
That's what he
take a
got
dude's snowboard."
no, but the funny thing was, remember when we saw that there was a group of girls and he was there was like a hot one standing on the edge of the stage watching the band or something. And we were like, "Dude, man, go ahead and talk to her." And so he worked his way over there and he started talking to her. And we're like watching and we're like seeing him talking to her stuff. And then he kind of puts his head down and walks back over and he's like, "Yeah, she's a lesbian." And so we're like, "Oh, man, it's all right," and everything. And later on, the whole group of them was all walking out. And I was like, "Man, I love lesbians."
And the guy made me dump out my drink. He's like, "I know you got a drink in that cup." He was a dick.
Well, if you remember that thing too, even once we had the wives up there and everything, remember that one time where the whole bar was like cool and everyone seemed cool and people were up at the bar hooking up and we were all having fun. There was a live band and everything. And then they kind of turned up the lights and we're like, "All right, everyone has to go home." And as soon as they turned up the lights, you were looking around and it was like the most backwoods motherfuckers you ever saw. And just by the changing of the lights being turned up, it went from everyone's a 10 to everyone's a 2. Funniest shit ever.
That's what happened. That's what happened to us in boot camp. I was in the first division that had females above us. So every time we marched anywhere, half of them would come downstairs and half of us would go upstairs to make a battalion, and we'd have to see them every day. So the guy, like the first couple of days, he's like, "There's some females in this division, and you will be kicked out of the Navy with a dishonorable discharge. If there's any fraternization, we're not going to stand for that shit." Dude, all of them had a shape, damn near cut their hair all the way up to here. They had no makeup. A lot of them were out of shape. So they come down for the first time, and all of us guys were like, "Well, we ain't got to worry about fraternization now, do we?" I mean, they looked like men, bro. And then 8 weeks in, here they come. Still no makeup. Hair grew a little bit. 8 weeks in, they look like
they're all in
dime
shape.
pieces, bro. Like,
Now they're like, "Oh shit, dude, we gonna get in
fucked
trouble
up.
now."
I gotta get to the laundry room. People did hook up though. I did not, but people
Lies.
did hook up.
Fake news.
Really up in the barracks and shit.
Yeah, because there was overnight shifts in the laundry. Everybody did it in the laundry. People got caught when I was there too. And you got to go back to the beginning. So if you're in week 6 of boot camp and you get in trouble, they bring you back to day
You go
1.
back to week 1.
Do it all the way back.
Fuck that.
That's just
noise.
gonna make you more ripped, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be badass.
Or more fucking batshit crazy. Damn, we got 5 live viewers. Let us know who you are so we can shout you out. Make a comment, make a like, an emoji, something.
So what state were you in, Thomas? What state were you in when
St.
you were in
Louis.
basic training?
Your fucking state. Cold ass Illinois.
Really?
Great Lakes. from September through Christmas. Cold as hell. I remember my snot freezing to my upper lip while we were marching. Crazy.
Damn, man, were you a Navy SEAL or something?
No, they don't even. They don't. Everybody goes to Great Lakes. That's in the Navy.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's it's a Navy thing.
Well,
And
that's not true.
Marines go to
There's
like
that's not true.
South
There's
Carolina.
a West Coast. There's a West Coast boot camp too. So if you're on the East Coast, I think Texas and East. Ray Clark in the building.
there you go, Ray.
Clark.
Ripped in the Navy. In the
Ripped in the
Navy.
In the Navy.
Ray Clark.
Sail the 7 seas in the Navy.
Yeah, dude. Ray's son, who has like a landscaping business, we ought to interview him sometime. He's doing pretty good. He just graduated high school a couple years ago. He just bought a Corvette.
Oh, shout out to Alyssa Knuckles. That's Howie's daughter. Howie's daughter in the building. She says, "Hey, Uncle G." Hey, Alyssa Knuckles. There she is. You know she's 22 now, Chris.
Oh my god, dude! Y'all raised her, kind of.
Oh, and Melissa, and Melissa's watching too. So we got Howie's ex-wife and Howie's daughter in the building, and Howie's probably watching.
Howie was with us on some of those ski trips.
No, he was on the ski trip. That's what I'm saying. That was a good trip, dude. I liked it. I'm not joking when I say that.
Oh yeah. We even got Frankie to watch Grandma's Boy.
Yep, finally.
And now she doesn't
Still
get
to this day. I try to get her to watch it again to this day. She's like, "It's so stupid." I was like,
It's
"No,
so
it's not."
good. So you're dumb.
Yeah, she hears all the one-liners anyway. Even Thomas says them now. So every morning that she comes out, when she comes by to grab her coffee, I have a black refrigerator. This is usually what I wear to work. So I'll jump on the refrigerator like this, and she'll walk every morning, and she'll walk by me like, "How did she see me?" Every day.
Lost in the Matrix.
And then I can't say "so you're dumb." I can't say "so"
What?
without saying "you're dumb" ever.
Yeah.
It just comes out.
You can say that.
I'd be like, "So." If I say "so," then it automatically comes out. You're dumb.
You're dumb.
So Thomas, how old is Jordan now?
11.
Dude,
Thomas will be 17 on the 23rd of this month.
17.
Damn, 17. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Gabrielle's
Crazy.
about ready to freaking move out. You know, it's crazy how old they're getting.
No, she
Gabrielle
ain't about to
was-
move out, is she?
I know, not really. It's just, you know, she's realizing she could.
Yeah, is she going to school?
Yeah, really. But I think she does realize, you know,
you better think
Rent.
twice.
when you get those small paychecks for all that work you did. I did get
$300 paychecks.
Gabrielle's on Stash. She started out with $100 on Stash, and I matched it.
Pizza's
so,
here. Be back.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
she's starting to invest. Can you imagine if you invested in like Apple or Microsoft when you were 18?
Or Amazon? Yeah.
Really, dude. So she has started Stash, so that's cool.
Investing is what you
Yo,
want to do.
Chris
In-
Kessler, Pinky, can you correct that comment on the screen, please?
Me and Mom are watching.
Mom and I.
Mom
are
and
watching.
Mom and
Mom and I.
Get your game right.
And I am so sorry that y'all
Tighten
have
up.
nothing better to do than to watch us. But Pinky's getting ready to get naked, so that should be fun.
All right, cool. Well, shout out to Pinky because we're still on a mission. We got 3 people watching. If you want to date this dude, he is
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
fucking market. Y'all want to get a
Or
slice
if you
of
know
pizza?
someone-
Ridiculous.
If you know a good woman who is just got a great job and she's really cool and loves Nirvana, Pinky is the man. Hey, why don't you pick up the guitar and we can play some songs? Polly wants a cracker.
Polly wants a- So let me know if you're interested in Chris Pinky Kessler. You can catch him on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Hit me up on Messenger if you're interested. He's a really cool dude. If you want to get to know him, let me know. You could send him emails at ialwayspullout@gmail.com. That's ialwayspullout@gmail.com. Hit him up. He is ready. He is ready to see the world through somebody else's eyes.
Through someone else's eyes.
There you go. Shout out to Pinky.
No,
He
but
said-
Thomas, I've been
So many
watching.
questions. Hold on. Holy
Go ahead.
crap, that was a sweet flamethrower. First of all, somebody
yeah.
last week asked if it was the Tesla flamethrower. Is it?
No. The Tesla flamethrower is called not a flamethrower.
Oh, but that's a flamethrower. He said, "Holy crap, that's a flamethrower." And then Thomas was watching the video last week, my son, and he wants to know what kind of car that you were sitting in with the butterfly doors.
Yeah, that's his butt. Well,
That was a
go ahead.
McLaren. I think it's
Damn.
930 or something. I don't know. It's
Whose is that?
My buddy
Oh.
Tony.
Yeah, he has a buddy that's rich, that's way cooler than we are.
Yeah.
And we would love to get. He owns his own electrical company, and we'd love to get him on the podcast. But he's probably too cool for this shit. But he has crazy. If you remember a while back, we had some crazy trucks that Pinky was in the Colonial Heights, like
Christmas parade.
yeah, Christmas parade. We showed some of the trucks that Pinky was in. That's the dude that owns those, and he bought a McLaren. It's like what? Is it $1 million car?
No.
Okay, it's only a couple $100,000. That's all.
Yeah, 200,000 or something. Probably.
Yeah, but Pinky didn't even want to sit in it because it's so fucking nice.
Yeah. It's pretty
yeah,
legit.
that
Yeah,
dude,
anyway.
that dude that was riding the waves. I went to a party at his river house. I think it's one of his friends. And Thomas was like, "Dad, you got to come out and see this car." And I'm like, "Whatever. I've seen all the cars." He's like, "I don't know what it is. I think it's a really awesome Ford Mustang." And I was like, whatever, get away from me. Then finally at the end of the night, he's like, before this guy leaves, you have to go see this car. And I went out in the driveway. I was like, holy shit. That was like that Ford GT thing.
Oh, no.
It's got like the motor in the back and the clear.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see the
What year
motor in
was
the
it?
back. Probably can ask Kirby. I don't know, but it was the beautiful
Pretty
car I've ever
legit,
seen in my
right.
life.
Well, dude, those Ford GTs,
GT
like-
40s up until a certain year. Because
Well-
the brand new ones are GTs.
and you have to ask for. You can't just buy one. Like they have to approve you to get one. You have to
What?
be like, yeah. It's kind of like you have to special order them, and they have to be like, okay, you're good enough to have one of these, kind of thing. Again, dude, we've talked about it before. I was sick on Wednesday. I stayed home sick, and Ford versus Ferrari was on, and I'm telling you,
Oh.
that is the most legit movie. That movie is so fucking good.
Yeah, he
And-
said, here he is. Check this out. It was it was this year, so I guess it's 2020. Ford GT, he said it was brand new. That motherfucker was bad, boy. We heard him leave. Like you could just hear him leave all the way down the street.
Well, that whole story in the movie and everything, how they beat Ferrari with that car is that's an amazing story. And then it's sad, of course, at the end, the way that but anyway, you have to watch the movie.
That's what I was going to ask you. I'm sorry, I was distracted. I've been tempted to watch that Ferrari movie you were just talking about,
So
But I'm
good.
not
dude, it really
but I'm
is.
not a car guy. Do I have to be a car guy?
No, not at all. It's it's the story of the car, and it's the story of the manufacturers, and basically Ford went over to freaking Italy to purchase Ferrari because Ferrari in the 60s were dead broke because they didn't care about selling cars. They only cared about winning races. So they were all into racing and had nothing to do with, and they looked down at Ford. They were like, y'all are making ugly cars. And, Italy was making fun of America. He hated America. He hated Americans. He hated Ford. And so it became this big, he kicked them out when Ford was, and then he Fiat bought them. And so when they got back, Ford was with Carroll Shelby, and he's literally like, dude, because Ford was like kind of an asshole because he grew up rich. You know, this was Ford the second, so his dad was Henry Ford. And he literally was like, he was a real asshole, and but he also invented the assembly line. And you know, and when he was questioned of his power and making like cheap cars for, you know, cheap Americans, he looked across the factories, and he pointed out that those were the same factories that made all the airplanes that won World War II. So fuck you. You know, so that was so Henry Ford. He did have a chip on his shoulder for somewhat of a good reason. And when he was insulted by Ferrari, Enzo Ferrari, it turned into, we're going to Le Mans to fucking kick Ferrari's ass. And so the first time they went there to do that, all their cars blew up. And so freaking Ferrari was like, yeah, I told y'all were bullshit. But it all had to do with they didn't have the right guy. They didn't have, what was his name? Ken Miles. Yeah, Miles was the guy. And so that Ford GT, that's the car that they built. And Miles was the one that made it great. And then when they went over again, they got beat again because all the Ford executives didn't want Miles to be the driver because they were like, he's a beatneck, white trash piece of shit. And they didn't like him. So then Ford was like, all right, Carroll Shelby, why the fuck shouldn't I just fire all y'all right now because Ferrari's kicking our ass? And so they go back over there and they put Ken Miles in there to be the driver finally for the third time. And they go over there and they kick his ass. And Ferrari has never won Le Mans since 1964.
Damn, and I don't have to watch now. I like this, Uncle.
No, you do have to watch it because
Uncle Cliff Notes.
there's so much more to the story, man. But
This session,
it's great, dude. It's a great movie and it's great history. And that Ford GT, that's the history of it. You know,
damn.
I really wanted to make a video of all the real photos that I was looking up, because that's the cool thing nowadays. Whenever you're watching a movie that portrays something that really happened in real life, you can just get on Wikipedia and everything and learn everything about the real people and the real story. And so those type of movies are the most interesting because they're Hollywood portraying it, but it was still, there's still more of the story that you don't know. That's freaking crazy and it's heartbreaking.
And that section of Uncle Cliff Notes with Uncle Chris was brought to you by Rascals Pizza, the best pizza around. Our newest sponsor, 11210 Bundle Road, Chesterfield. They're only open daily 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, I said it. 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. You ain't going for lunch. They're closed on Mondays because there's probably a real Italian deal going on there. Okay. Delivery to Highlands, the Woodland Pond, Quayla. I don't know these Chesterfield places. Second Branch, Piper's Point, Brandy Oaks, Carter's Mill, Chesden Landon, Rivers. Damn, you live near Chesden Landon? Rivers Ridge must be nice. Clemlin, Windsor Park, Gates Bluff. Apparently, this is pretty good pizza. I'll be the judge of that because I will check them out. You want to call them? It's 790-2600. You can catch them on the web at rascalspizza.com. Check them out. Tell them Who Cares Podcast sent you. They'll take very good care of you. That again, best pizza around. They're saying it, not me, but I'll find out. Rascals Pizza, 790-2600, 11210 Bundle Road, Chesterfield, Virginia. Yeah,
has like a little bit of everything on it. It's crazy. Awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's remember how we get Geno's at Woodlake all the time? It's a little better than that. Yeah, they have a little bit of specialness to them.
I'll tell you, I can look at the menu and tell you that it's good with never eating there because they're only open Tuesday through Sunday, and they're only open for.
We got this guy that comes by. He delivers every time here. I guess it's a normal thing every Friday.
Yeah.
But you
guys are eating Rascals Pizza right now
in that garage. And I'm going, oh, we got a podcast going on. He says, oh, really? I said, oh, yeah, it's cool. He says, yeah, looks like y'all having a good time. I said, yeah, we are.
Shout us out. So that's
So
what y'all eating right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I asked him
damn.
this evening if it would be all right to shout out to Rascals, and he said, "Yeah." He says, "I'm not the owner, but yeah, they would appreciate it." So
There you go. There you
We
go. Go
appreciate
visit them.
that.
If you're in the Chesterfield area, obviously all you Mechanicsville scrubs, you're not gonna order from Rascals Pizza. But yeah, when you can have a limited time you're open, bro, that means your shit is good enough to only be open that limited time. You know?
Yeah. You're not begging for customers
Yeah.
or anything.
their
Yeah,
subs are, they're awesome too. So
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, they're currently under new ownership and management. Please call with any questions.
Did not
Nice.
know that.
appreciate it.
That's
Tom.
awesome. No
Well,
problem.
but Thomas, I was asking how old Jordan was. I've been watching a show on Netflix that every time I watch it, all I can think about is I believe Thomas and Jordan would love watching this show. It's so good. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's called Gotham. Have you heard of
Gotham?
Gotham?
Yeah, it's like the Batman TV show.
Batman thing, and it just ended in 2019. It started in 2014. But I'm telling you, the show Gotham on Netflix is so freaking good, and it will be so perfect for you and Jordan to watch because it kind of it's basically the birth of like everything having to do with Batman, but it is not like a superhero movie.
Yeah, and we're all about
Like
that.
like a
we're a
police
Batman
drama,
family.
a police drama with a little bit of like mobsters involved and stuff. And but the bottom line is Chief Gordon in the Batman movies. Gordon is the guy from the police department that shoots the Batman light up into the sky that we've all seen in all the Batman movies. Well, Gotham is when he was just a beatnik freaking like cop back in the day when he first started, and he's a young up and coming police officer. And when he arrives, Gotham is crazy. The whole show starts out where it's the typical scene from Batman where Batman's a little kid and his parents get killed. But Catwoman witnessed his parents being killed in the alley as a little girl. And all the bad guys, like the Riddler and the Penguin and the Joker, they're all young at this stage. And so this show is so freaking good, dude. I've been just watching it every episode back to back for like the last couple weeks.
I'm gonna watch it because we're super into Batman. Look, this is a family photo, and we're representing
No
that
way,
shit.
dude. Damn.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why I was thinking. Literally, when I'm watching this, I'm thinking Thomas and Jordan would love this. I don't know
Yeah,
because it's a good mixture
love
of a kid thing and a dad thing, but it's totally like a cop show too, because it's like every episode is like 45 minutes long, and the first season's 22 episodes. Like I just finished
I
the
was
first
just gonna ask you how long the seasons were.
There's
Wow.
like freaking 4 more seasons left, so I don't even know. And there's a character called Fish. She runs like this nightclub, and that's Will Smith's wife.
Jada
Yeah, Jada Pickett Smith.
Smith.
Dude, you would not believe how awesome she is as an actress. I mean, she's a badass. She's the Penguin works for her, and she makes fun of him and calls him the Penguin. And
Who is she?
about it. She's just kind of like she's like this second or third mobster family, and they're all fighting over Gotham, and they all hate freaking Gordon because he's the cop, the good guy cop, the whistleblower that's trying to clean up Gotham, and everyone's like, screw this guy. You know, the police department is against him because everyone's corrupt, and like literally, it's more like a police show than it is like a superhero show. But at the same time, it mixes in like Gordon is also helping raise Batman as a kid because his parents died, and he swore to the kid that he would find who his parents' killer was. So you're kind of like you'll be watching one episode and you'll be like, so what's going on here? Something resembles something. All of a sudden you're like, oh, that's who the Joker's going to be. He's just not the Joker yet. So I'm telling you, dude, it is the best show. I can't stop watching it. I just finished season 1, and that was, like I said, 22 episodes, and I can't wait to watch the rest of it. But honestly, when it comes to like shows that you can watch with your kids, you kind of think of Friends that have kids that are in that same age. Because I've tried to get Gabrielle to watch it with me, and she's freaking 18. She doesn't give a shit anymore. That's why I asked how old he was, because if I had a 10-year-old son, he would be watching this shit with me and loving it, dude.
In this version of Uncle Chris's Cliff Notes was brought to you by Commonwealth. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna play another one for you. But we did get some we got some email about Pinky. Got a couple questions. Got a couple questions.
That's awesome. Please.
They wanted you to elaborate on some of your they're not convinced. Let's just say they're not convinced on your cooking abilities. Did you not take the macaroni and cheese out of the frozen container when you put it on the table?
No, why would you do that? It
I don't
comes,
think
with, it comes with its own plate, so why would you take it out of that plate?
Did you cook any of that food? I guess is the
I
question.
cooked all of that shit, so you step up all
No,
these
like,
And that's kind of why we need a woman for him, so that he can start. He's
I cooked some
discovering.
bomb ass bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches the other day. So
Yeah. I
The
saw
sliders,
the picture.
breakfast sliders. I saw
Yeah,
them.
they're
by
crazy
motherfuckers.
sliders. Yeah.
for sure.
They look good. They look good.
You saw
bro.
them?
I saw them. Yeah.
I didn't put them
I
on
think
Facebook.
you sent them to the picture to all of us. I think
No, you put it on Facebook.
Oh, I did. I don't
with
know.
a side
I
of
don't think I did.
taters.
taters.
Oh yeah. Those were the taters were good. It
Taters.
was funny because that night I got into a fight with my dad, so it was a little bit awkward. So I cooked like eight or 10 pieces of bacon on the
Please
grill.
tell.
Your real dad or your stepdad?
My stepdad. So I call him my dad. So he's arguing about this gun that I have. And I'm like, he's saying they call it this. I'm like, they don't call it an M1. It's a 1903, whatever. So he's just arguing back and forth. I'm like, no, that's not it. And that's not the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, by the way.
That's the slide. That's the breakfast sliders.
Yeah, that was a different morning.
Oh, look at you. See, this is gonna work out for you. I
exciting,
think.
So, anyways, meanwhile, I'm arguing about this gun. My fucking bacon's caught fire on the grill. So, I gotta take all the freaking bacon off the grill and just fire ever and grease all over the fucking deck. I'm just madder than two motherfuckers. And yeah, so
Well,
I had
you
to-
just learned how to cook bacon like 3 weeks ago.
that's fake
so
news. And I had
That was
to
like a month and a
remake
half.
all the bacon again. So there's that.
He's
Somebody
learning.
welcome
See, there's a fine line
They're all
between
saying-
making fun of him and like supporting him. So you know,
Melissa
not make fun
Timberlake.
of it, but at the same time, supporting.
Melissa Timberlake wants to know where she can get one of those crazy one microwaves.
That's
She's
right.
cool as shit. I
That's
told her
right.
I'd send her one, so there's that.
Crazy
Dang.
one, everything. Yeah, we need to get some t-shirts. We need
Hell
Who
yeah.
Cares podcast t-shirts. We need crazy one t-shirts. We need some stickers to send around.
Yeah, we could do it through Etsy. I kind of started the process, but I didn't finish it. Apparently, you could just let them do it and ship it right to your customer. You don't have to do anything. Just
That's
design
the deal
it.
right there. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Fuck
So
pressing that.
do they ever throw you a little bit of money or anything?
No,
you know,
no. You sell them for whatever you want. I mean, you got to make a profit. I think I figured out that we'd have to break even. You got to sell them for $18, and then you figure if you sell a T-shirt for 25, you make a little bit. But
yeah.
you do nothing. You just design it, send it in.
Yeah,
They ship it to the
order goes
customer.
straight to
Everything.
them. Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And then hats and like hoodies and all that. That's when it starts getting a little better, maybe.
Hell yeah.
I
Hell
think
I
yeah.
he
sent you an email, Thomas, of my breakfast burgers
Oh,
Breakfast
nice.
burgers.
and my grill and the porch with the bacon grease everywhere.
Did John
What-
send a video of back when he used to be a wrestler? We really wanted to show Thomas when.
Well,
John,
what email did you send it to? Who cares or mine?
Yes.
I can send it to Pinky. I don't have his email.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll send it to Thomas on Who Cares.
John has an awesome video of back when he used to be a wrestler. Well, also
Like-
you
Like a
think
wrestler or like WWE type of wrestler?
like WWE wrestler. John used to
When
be
I was
one.
younger, you
yeah,
know.
when he was younger, he was ripped.
Yeah.
He was on steroids. I mean, it was a whole thing.
Whoa.
But on another note, Thomas, Pinky mentioned something to Jan, his stepfather, about coming on the podcast and telling the NASA story, and he's
Oh.
into it.
Yeah,
So-
he said he's down to come
So
on.
I don't want to jump. I would love to have him next week, and we could pick his brain of the whole NASA thing.
He's
but
a talker, so there's that.
But if we do have him on, I think we all should watch the NASA documentary on Netflix too, so that we're a little bit more,
I will. If you confirm that he's doing that, and I will watch it. Hey,
All right. Let's
this is
try
the
to
last email. This is the last email I got from you.
That's right. That's how I roll.
That's the last email I got in Who Cares Podcast. I'll
That's
refresh my
Who Cares
screen.
Podcast 2020?
Yep,
Gmail?
at gmail.com.
Yeah, sent it.
Huh.
I'm annoyed it hasn't come through yet. I'm gonna check my outbox.
I got your other photos from last week.
So the other thing that's crazy on Netflix right now, I don't know if y'all have witnessed it, but the most popular show on Netflix right now is Richard
What is it?
Ramirez.
What-
The
was
freaking
it?
Richard Ramirez dude, the freaking Night Stalker. It's number one on Netflix right now. I started watching it last night just because I wanted to talk about it, just because it's number one on Netflix right now. And we've
Yeah,
got-
that is deceiving. Now, I agree that if it's trending like that, it's usually pretty good. But that top 10 is horrible sometimes, and I don't understand
Yeah,
how
you're
top
right.
10.
Well,
you know?
because sometimes adults stop watching and kids
Yeah.
continue watching. So all of a sudden you'll have all these shows that are like some weird, like teeny bopper things. But dude, the Richard Ramirez thing, it's well done. It's definitely done well by Netflix, the way that they're doing, kind of making it a little more dramatic than it might have actually been. But it takes you through the investigators of the LA County Police that were trying to find him. And this was 1984, 85 area. All three of us have watched American Horror Story, the 1984 season, which was very much like, we might have talked about it earlier in earlier podcasts, where it's a lot about it kind of portrays slasher movies of the 80s, and all the characters throughout the episodes are it's definitely a cool thing. It has a lot to do with Friday the 13th and type of slasher movies the whole season does of American
Damn.
Horror Story. But there's one character in the show they're basically portraying like it's 84 and the Olympics are in Los Angeles. And so the whole American Horror Story of that season kind of talks about things that were actually really happening, not fictional. And then it carries it starts getting more fictional, but Richard Ramirez is one of the characters in it as a murderer going around killing teenagers or whatever, kind of like Jason and Friday the 13th. And so they kind of mix in a real murderer character into the whole season, and he's throughout the whole show. And so if you've caught that season of American Horror Story, it's definitely interesting. But now on Netflix, they're having the reel of what he did through 84 and 85. And dude, the police are like, their wives are getting ready to divorce them. They're working 16 hours a day. It's like all these different cops are trying to figure out who is just he was murdering people, kids, 20-something-year-olds and 80-year-olds, men, women, children. It
Didn't fucking matter.
Yeah, there was
Didn't
no
matter.
rhyme or reason. He used a different weapon all the time. A lot of it had to do with sex. He was raping everything. And he was like leaving like satanic shit. Everything had to do with like Satan and shit. And
Shout
then
out to Craig Robinson. Spoiler alert. Craig Robinson says, spoiler alert. Hey, Craig Robinson, welcome back to the show, buddy. Welcome back to the show. Long time listener, no time caller. Hey, Chris, what does
Yeah, really, we
the
haven't seen him since he was making burritos.
I know you should come on. Pinky, what does the coaster say?
Come again?
What
The
does the coaster say?
My koozie?
Your koozie.
Yeah. What's it say?
Probably says Ballistic Fab.
I can't
Like,
read
I
it.
get my parts from my rock crawler.
Bullets.
Oh,
Ballistic Fabrication.
Tasting that though.
that's your ski trip.
Yeah.
Kind of the
Look at
same.
this bad
Harrison
motherfucker.
found
it
Harrison
wasn't
found a
He
good
got
in
NASA. Get this bad motherfucker right here.
Oh show.
He got the mustache and everything.
Did you smash up there?
No. We went with a guys trip. It was like 4 of us. And we just went for the
shit.
day and just rolled down the mountain. We raced every. I smoked all those young bucks down the mountain, so I won.
Did you cook these?
I did cook those all the way till they burnt.
Are those mountain oysters? Those are the best mountain
Those are
oysters I've
meatballs.
ever seen.
Mountain oysters.
Yeah,
dude.
those are really good. Those
Gotta
are my
try 'em.
favorite.
Look, he cooked them. He cooked them so hard that he unfroze them and put them in a goddamn crock pot.
I know.
how I
Every
do.
time people cook those,
That's
I'm
how I
like,
do.
you really didn't do much. You
Oh
added,
yes, I did.
you added
I had to
sweet
stir
baby
up all that
rays.
bullshit.
That's gourmet right there.
How much sweet baby rays did you put in there?
Your email is really grinding my gears right now, so there's that. I sent it twice, but it's kicking me back. So like your email's fucked or something.
Damn. Kick it.
For anyone interested,
Oh,
right?
here's the one that we got the email on. There it is. So let's break this down for a second. Let's just break this down.
Oh my
Jameson. Got the Jameson, right?
Got, got the candle going, got the music playing.
He's
Got the candle going.
What kind
Got
of
the
music?
shot glass.
Where's
Jameson,
the flashlight?
I think
Do you have a
Jameson is
flashlight?
No,
frozen.
Well,
Straight
yeah,
out
I
the
keep,
freezer.
I keep my liquor in the freezer for sure.
The other question is is this chili? Is it chili?
Yes.
So we got chili,
It
Chili.
was
naked
chili from
grilled
Texas
chicken
Roadhouse.
fingers.
Oh, Texas Roadhouse chili. That's a.
Oh,
step
there you
above.
go.
For sure.
What is that thing? What is that purple? Is that a cracker?
Hey, that's
I
racist.
think
Don't
it was
call me
honey.
a cracker.
I think it was honey for the biscuits that I.
Oh, there you go. Yep,
biscuits in
honey.
the
You're
bag
right.
next to the
Got the
macaroni.
music
Wow.
in the background. That's what I'm saying. We gotta find a chick for this man. How old are you?
41.
41.
Are those chicken tenders in dinosaur shapes?
No,
Because
I fucking put
only
those
like
motherfuckers on the grill. I
dinosaurs.
marinated those mugs and everything.
Those are some weird looking dinosaurs.
Should've
Is all
known
I
that.
know. Is that a bird?
That's the hard work right
Oh,
there.
look, he's not lying, bro. Look
Yes,
at this.
baby, fuck off.
Yeah,
Let's
there
get
you go.
this man a woman, bro.
He marinated his first chicken wing.
So, what music were you listening to?
He was
Can't call
listening to Metallica. No, he's listening to Nirvana.
Yeah, what kind of night is that when you? Oh, look
where
at
the fuck I want because that's how I
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Jeremy Simmons. Jeremy D. Simmons better watch out, bro. Look at
I
this.
know,
shit.
He ain't got
right?
nothing on that.
I know.
Did you watch his new episode yesterday?
No, but I bet he didn't bring us up, did he?
No, he did. Well, actually, he said he was gonna have some friends come in and do some shows. He did say that. He didn't mention us, but it was a good episode. He made something that I don't think I would eat, but it was interesting. He cussed on it a couple. I like that he
I
cusses.
wouldn't eat.
He's like, I'm not measuring nothing. Fuck it. It's just
Yeah.
a great show.
And if you do it differently, then get your own show.
Yeah,
right.
he does that every single episode.
Yeah, he
I
does
watched
that.
almost
He
every
figured
one
that
of them.
out. It's good. I like it. I like it. We need to get on there. It would be cool as shit if all of us were in his kitchen with him doing that.
Yeah, trust me. If he did it, if he, it's kind of it'd be really hard. But if he did it live, I would have commenting, to give him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
he-
what
he
would
does
be
it in
cool
that
is that we could do our live thing, but on his show. And
Yeah,
then
it's like
he
a
could do
behind the
that thing
scenes of
later.
his show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. You're doing good, man. We're gonna get you one. I still don't. I'm trying my hardest, but I'm not sure I know what he wants. Like, is he looking for a skeet? Does he want a nice girl?
He needs a good woman. There's no other way to put it. A good
Okay, a
woman.
good.
Like someone that's gonna be like, nah, dude, stop. And then he'll be like, okay, you're right. Someone that will take the reins a little bit.
Wait.
Someone that's strong and he'll slap him around a little bit when he's out of his
Take
mind.
it back a notch.
Slap him around.
That's not how.
Well, you know what I mean. Someone that will like a little bit like, nah, dude, that's too much, and then I'll be like, yeah, you're right, because we all need that. That's what we rely on it with each other. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Thomas, are you really wearing that out tonight? You know, it's like buddy, good friends. We were talking about that the other day. Stuart and I were, when we won't mention any names, but when people you don't like say a lie and you don't call them out on it, it's because you don't like them enough to be like, come on, dude, you're out of your mind. That's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, if for instance, that's how we know we love Kenyon. If Kenyon says something fucking stupid, we're like, dude, you're being a fucking idiot.
Call him out.
Yeah, we call them out, and that's what we all rely on each other with. You need someone to call you out when you're just not right. You're like, yeah, no, that's not true, dude. So, and people who don't have that someone, they live their lives thinking that they're always fucking right for like ever.
Yeah.
And then they
live the lie.
yeah.
They start to live the lie.
We all know people that are like that, and it's up to us. If I tell you that, dude, are you really fucking wearing that right now to go out tonight? It's because I love you. It's not because if you're a jackass, I'm like, yeah, wear that out, you dumbass. You know, I'm not a fucking thing. You know, so
Yeah,
we all rely on our
let
friends.
him wear it out.
Yeah, let them do it. Yeah, exactly. What about
Craig
you?
Robinson wants to know if you get in the hot tub with him. Craig Robinson in the hot tub.
Slap him around a little bit. A woman slap him around a little bit.
No,
Slap
wrong.
him around.
Are the
Exact
burritos
opposite.
chicken, or what kind of burritos are we talking about here? We literally have never talked to him since he made burritos, like on our second podcast.
And it was awesome.
I don't know.
He
That
didn't
was
want to do it.
cool when we kind of had a guy just cooking burritos in one corner.
Yeah, tell me how many other people had podcasts like that. So will she have to be able to sit in that?
You have to be able to climb in that. It's not that big.
Is that one of your boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what we're talking about. His rich buddy has all kinds of crazy toys like that.
Yeah, he does.
I hope not.
Yeah,
Look
really.
at this bad motherfucker right here, boy.
Yeah.
That's the Sinister Six. That's a 6-door.
Yo, that shit is that. Hold on a second. I just looked at that again. That's a motherfucking King Cab twice.
It's a 6-door.
Holy shit! I never seen one in my life. Not even jacked up. I've never seen a
He's got
regular
two
one.
of them, so there's that.
Yeah, he has garages that hold.
Yeah, but did he make? Can I buy that? Not that, but can I buy that truck with the 6 doors?
You can't buy it from Ford. You have to buy it from some guy that custom does it.
Oh, really? It's not like a
Right.
I'm saying I never seen that. I never seen that part of it on the street ever.
Yeah, that truck actually takes up 2 full lanes of traffic to drive down the road.
It's got double dualies on the back. Monster truck with double dualies.
Have you driven that, Pinky?
Yeah, not very far. I drove the Mega Polaris in the parade. It's got 4-wheel steering, so it's kind of fun to drive.
This one?
No, that's the way he uses to pull his toys with. It's just a toy hauler.
Damn.
We should have all been electricians.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Really good one. I know electricians that ain't got money though, so he must be a good one.
Yeah, well, it helps if you own the company, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's the McLaren. Just looking at the McLaren again. That's a bad bitch.
For sure.
Damn.
So I bought a gun the other day.
Oh yeah, I thought I saw that on your post too.
I didn't post about it, but it's the look up this gun, a GSG 16.
Oh, I was looking at another gun on your page. On your page. Oh, by the way, are you guys on a laptop?
Yeah.
Yes.
I learned something on my other podcast that you guys can share your screen too.
What do you mean?
Like whatever's on your laptop screen, you can open a window and bring up anything you want and hit share the screen. It pops up just like I can. We found that out last week. But you're probably far away from it, right?
Yeah, we are far away from it. We kind of just use it as a monitor. But knowing that, we might change because our camera is not on the laptop. We have kind of a wire coming off. And
Yeah, I got mine on a boom, but that's what I'm saying. It would help, like if you want to be like, oh, like if you were just talking about that Netflix thing, you could already have the picture of it on Netflix already up, and just click that button and it pops up.
so would it take over our whole screen on our laptop?
No, it'll be just like when I do this. It'll just be your screen instead of mine.
Oh, so in other words, we're all in control of our videos.
Yeah,
not
that's. I think
you.
he told me that's the only thing y'all can do. Like you can't put the scrolling stuff, you can't put the comments up, but you can share your screen.
Well, damn, we'll have to practice that when we're off air, kind of.
Oh, but what did you say? What was I googling?
What kind of gun
What was
was there?
A
Sport?
GSG 16.
GSG 16.
You do the goose. Code,
Hey Thomas, should we make bets on how soon marijuana's going to be legal in Virginia?
2 years.
You are like the second person to say that to me. Is that is that like a chance? Is that for real?
Oh, it's totally freaking Northam. He's got to do something.
He wants to be
Make
the
it
first
happen.
to legalize it on the East Coast.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
I got the
thing.
tan one, but yeah, that's it. This is a little 22.
You got
Wait,
this
was
one.
it?
Oh, what?
22.
Definitely not
Yeah, it
$22.
costs 22.
No, it's a.
Come on,
eBay
extra
thing.
back, mine.
$22.99.
Yeah, Thomas, we were down in Colonial Heights last week, and that dancing place that has all the hunting and fishing and everything. Pinky was like, dude, I was just in here yesterday. They have so much ammo. We have to come back in the morning and get in here as soon as possible because yesterday they had so much ammo. We got to get it as soon as possible. We went there first thing in the morning on, what was it, Wednesday? All the shelves that he saw the day before that were full of 9mm and everything were all empty, just like
Damn,
that.
that's what Craig Robinson told me that yesterday. He was like, dude, there's this gun that he wants that he can't find, and there's ammo for it that's just ridiculous. So he bought a different gun and was able to find some ammo for it. I didn't know that was a thing, like ammo shortage.
Yeah, well, everyone's just freaking buying it up just because everyone's afraid they're going to start taking guns. So shit gets sold out quick.
Well, I know we don't talk politics on this show, but when Obama was in office and he had the Senate and the other branch and the Supreme Courts, and no guns got taken. So I think we're good.
I don't think guns will ever be taken.
Well,
I think it's
That's
the
always
ammo
just
that
a
they're
threat.
gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna regulate the ammo.
Yeah, and that's why, because that's what's a gun without the ammo. So
That's the old Chris Rock joke.
That's why
you
people
can
are
only buy 2 things of it. You can only buy 2 things of it, and it's still sold out by the next morning.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Things all over empty shelves saying two per customer.
Yeah, Chris Rock said that in 1994 in his stand-up special. He's like, we don't need gun control, we need bullet control. If you make every bullet cost $5,000, you won't have no innocent bystanders.
Fuck that guy, whoever said that. Fuck him.
Chris Rock. He's like, motherfuckers be putting bullets on layaway. Just as soon as I get this bullet back, I'm gonna fucking bust a cap in your ass.
I bought 1,000 rounds of 9mm the other day.
How much does that cost? I know there's different kinds, but
it was $550 for 1,000 plus
good
shipping.
God,
30-06 bullets, so it ended up being like close to $700.
just for ammo.
Yeah, I spent $100 when I went there the day before to get bullets, and then I spent $50 the second day because I bought some more 30-06.
Yeah, think about it. You only need one gun. You need a million bullet.
Yeah,
Do
you
ya?
need all the bullets.
Who you
bullets
shooting?
are what you need.
Do you? Need a
For
million?
me, it's hard. I got my own
Yeah.
shooting range, so
Yeah.
it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. There's different ammo, right? For my 9, I have, well, I guess what they call range ammo, and then I got that. Oh shit, you shouldn't have came on my house shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
different.
Hollow points for
hollow
sure. Yeah, I
points
got
that
some hollow
open
points.
up and take a square out of your body.
All of it.
The
Yeah.
whole square.
It's all good.
Chris, what kind of gun you got?
I still haven't got one. Beth has one, and I haven't got one because she got a little micro
Micro 9 Kimber.
micro 9 Kimber, and I want the full size 9.
19.
Oh, there's Craig Robinson. There he goes. 9mm is cheap. It goes up exponentially more rare the gun caliber is. Good to
Word.
know.
No, it
True.
really isn't that cheap. It's still 50 cents around for what I paid for it.
Damn.
Versus 22s are 10 cents around. And then you
See?
get your 5.56, which is $1 around, which that's why I don't want that.
Good Lord. $1 a bullet?
Yeah, I spent $2 a bullet on the first batch of 30-06 that I got just because you just couldn't find them nowhere.
Damn. Can't you make your own?
Still.
I feel like I went to a guy's house. I was working on something in his house, and he made his own bullets. He had like
Yeah.
the press.
Yeah,
even
you can
getting primers
definitely
are
do that.
you're hard to find. You can't even get those parts to do that
Damn.
unless you already had them. If you
I
trust
think
that right
you
now,
think there's some you think there's some shit about to go down.
I mean,
No.
everyone's afraid of that. That's why everyone's buying up all this shit just because they're afraid.
But
They're about to
ain't
put like a
nothing gonna go
$200
down.
a year tax stamp on magazines. So everyone's freaking out and just buying up shit with cash money just so they, the government doesn't know they have them.
Damn.
Anyways,
So
my
there's
buddy just
that.
bought like 50 some guns in the last 3 months.
So if I'm out and about and see some, I should just buy like toilet paper.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think we might run out of toilet paper. So if I see one, I'll just grab one, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, tell your friends. I mean, like me and Pinky were down in Colonial Heights.
But doesn't that make it worse?
Everybody's
Everybody's out there
bullets for
buying.
John. You know, he was
Yeah, I
going.
bought 1,000 rounds of 9mm and I saw boxes there. I was like, well, I'm just gonna buy 2 more boxes just because I can. Because and then the next day,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad I did because the next day they were sold out. So there's
Damn.
that.
Yeah, I walked in there thinking I was going to get some 9mm bullets, and I walked out
It was not
empty-handed.
an option.
None of them, not even the fucking square busters in the back of the
Dude,
back.
you would not believe the shelves that he was just saying the day. And literally, I rolled my eyes because we were pulling down the Colonial Heights. It
We got a lot
it
of shit
wasn't
to do.
even 8:00 yet. We had a lot of shit to do, and he was like, "Dude, seriously, let's just stop in there before we pull up to the club." I was like, "All right, we'll just run in," and the place is packed at 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. And
God damn, some shit's
all the
about to go
shelves were
down.
empty. The shelves were empty, but nothing's about to happen. It's literally conservatives buying up shit because Democrats have taken over the presidency. So everyone wants their gun shit, and so I
So
don't
it's
think
like
you
it's
can
like
get
milk
ready
and
to
eggs,
go
and, it's like
down.
milk, eggs, and breads on a tornado or something.
Don't
Like,
listen to CNN. They ain't telling us that something's getting ready to go down. Fucking cities were burning all fucking summer, but all of a sudden, a couple fucking
I
Republicans
know.
into the
That's
White
the point.
know.
That's the point. Shit burning down all summer and shit still going on.
Yeah, but they were ignoring all that shit, and now all of a sudden it's a big deal because
A little bit different. A little bit.
Oh, geez.
The Capitol building? A Target or Capitol building?
Did
Target?
they burn the Capitol building?
Did they
Did
burn
they
it
loot
down?
it?
Did
Did
they
they
No,
throw
no,
it?
I'm just saying the Capitol building was
crash
involved.
afterwards?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't even compare the two. I don't think they're
They
even the
spray
same.
paint everything.
No, I think it was a. I
One
think it
building,
was.
it's not every
I think
city
if-
in America.
I think if that many
Under
people,
false
I think if
pretense.
that many people plan that shit, they suck at planning shit. Because what did they do? Steal an envelope and a podium? Like Jesus
Right.
Christ! They're fucking came together on Facebook. 9,000 people communicating for 6 months for that shit. If they wanted to do some shit, they would have did some shit.
Right. That's our whole
And they
point.
didn't, and they wouldn't have been beaten up if they were black if they were in there either. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, beaten up. No, they wouldn't have been beaten up. You right about
No,
that?
but that is the story. They're saying that if
No,
if
they would have
black
been
people would've
shot.
went in there, they all would have been, beaten up
Shot.
or something. I don't even know how that's
Shot,
how is that a story? I
not
don't
beat
know.
up. Beat up's old. That's old news. Don't do that. That's some Rodney King shit. What was that? 1994. We've moved up in the world.
For sure.
I think it would have been a little bit different, but I don't think it was a big deal. Like, I mean, if more information comes out that was planned and people on the inside were helping, blah blah blah, that's a different story. But I mean, what'd they do?
Well, they had pictures of cops just opening the gates or video of
Exactly.
it, and then just putting their back against the wall and let
Let they
everyone
go.
come in. It's not like they
Yeah.
forced their way in. It wasn't a break in. They didn't smash no
Well,
windows.
they did smash the windows.
They did smash one.
The lady got
Not
shot
scary.
through the window. definitely some shit happened, but I don't think it was like everybody was in on it. I think you get a lot of people just went in. Like, I don't know if I wouldn't have. If I was there for the whatever you call it, the rally, and that shit happened, I might have went in. I don't know if I would have been taking shit or put my face on Facebook and shit, but I probably would have been like, holy shit, this is the Capitol building. And that's what a lot of people did. But then other people did some other shit. So just don't think it was 50,000 people stormed the Capitol. That's what I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that either.
Because if they did, it wouldn't have been. Think about it. I told my friend this yesterday. They got in with no weapons. Imagine if they had weapons. I know some people got caught with some guns and some pipe bombs and stuff, but for the most part, if they showed up with all their weapons, it would have been that would have been storming the Capitol. For
Yeah,
sure.
so to me, it's not that big of a story. I don't understand why it's been made out. I mean, Pelosi is on fucking 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes never did a story about anything that happened in the last summer. But the second this happened, 60 Minutes does a whole fucking show on interviewing Pelosi on how someone sat in her chair and she's like,
Put her feet on the desk.
I don't know who,
He's like, I didn't steal it. I left her a quarter.
I'd like to read the note that he left her. That would have been fun.
It just said they showed it. It says we'll be. It just says we'll be back or something.
The only thing I've learned in the last 4 years is I really don't understand how Pelosi or Schumer ever made it to where they are, because damn, those are some fucking crooked ass two people right there.
Some people, they all are.
They all are, and that's always the excuse. But
All are.
damn, Pelosi is messed up, dude. And Schumer,
I think you could say that
people anyone who's jumping on the side of white people are bad and white people are the rich, white people are the problem. Pelosi and fucking Schumer are the fucking kings of whatever that is. Pelosi,
all of
is
them
a
are.
person, man. God,
Every
damn.
single one of them. It's just she's the worst. That's just they're at the top of it. You could pick any other motherfucker and put them in charge, and you would hate them too, because they're the ones that are on top making all the calls. I hate them both, bro. I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate both sides. They're fucking scumbags. That's what they are. All of them. I don't give a fuck if they wear blue or red. They're fucking scumbags. Especially little fucking faggot ass. You know who I can't stand? Fucking Cruz. He just looks like a little rat ass snake. I hate that motherfucker. I hate him.
Who, Ted Cruz?
Yeah, I can't stand that motherfucker.
Really?
He just looks like he'll. Oh yeah.
I haven't caught that. I love Texas.
Oh, I don't hate Texas. I'm just saying he's a fucking. Ugh. He's like a little. He looks like a little mouse, a little rat. I hate him.
Evidence of him being a piece of shit.
Yeah, they all.
But
suck.
I'm sure we all,
Who
have
was
our
that?
opinions. So what do you think of AOC?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I
I don't want
don't
to know.
know.
I don't want to know.
Moving on.
She could be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I try to turn off the TV when she comes on.
Seriously, because damn, dude, she was making up some shit today. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
She's still there. Like she's still a thing. Like she's.
Oh
No.
yeah.
Not really.
Well, maybe in a conservative world where they're always
After the Amazon, that Amazon thing pissed me off in New York City. That was retarded. That's where she lost me.
Amazon. Beth got freaking hacked by
Oh,
and she's the last week she's been reeling and she's pissed. She lit Saturday morning. She woke up with 100 emails of someone using her email account saying, "Thank you for joining this. Thank you for starting this. Thank you."
shit.
Like she had 100 different ones.
How did she know it's from Amazon? What do you mean from
because
Amazon?
her Amazon account was hacked, and it was through her email. So of course she had all these purchases all over California from Amazon.
Oh,
And then once she canceled all that, because now we have we literally had to log on to Amazon Prime with a different password now because she had to cancel the whole thing. But then because of that, had her email. I don't know if they had her email first and got into Amazon, or they had her Amazon account and then it got her email. But then she started getting hundreds of things for thanks for signing up for this. So she was having a panic attack all weekend. And of course she was, who knows why.
I thought you meant like someone was like got a hold of your Amazon account and ordered like 100 different things.
Oh yeah, they did that. That's what
At
started.
first.
Yeah, they did that at first, but that's easy to track. And obviously, if it's not being sent to your address, you're not really, it's just like if your bank account gets hacked. But of course, once she straightened that out, then the emails, they were still using her email address for signing up for all kinds of crazy shit. And so that freaked her
That
out.
sucks. Yeah, that happened to us too. Hacked our whole checking account, but Bank of America was just like, "Oh, here you go. We'll give it back to you."
Yeah,
And
it's
then they,
actually amazing how easily they fix that shit.
hell yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. Half of ours was international, so they still gave us all our money. It just took them longer to get those back. But she got it at a scanner card at a gas station. Someone scanned her credit card.
They had a scanner in Amelia, the same gas pump, 2 different times.
That's how
So
they get you.
everyone's car got hacked back in the day.
Everyone who used that
The gas
pump,
pump, yeah.
What I don't know what do they do? They like hook a
They
little
put cameras up so they can.
Oh, so you can get your PIN number and shit.
Well, there's different kinds. Yeah,
It's over your card, so when you run your card through it, it scans your number, and then it goes to the the real machine, and then you pull it out, and it goes to the real machine and the scanner.
Yep. They got it. Yeah, they're very complicated now. Now you see everybody selling those metal wallets, the RFD wallets or whatever, because they can scan it right from your back pocket now and take your shit. Them scanners, man, they're good. Those fucking scammers.
Get you.
Yeah.
Well,
we're trying to practice some music so that we could play, and then our drummer doesn't show up. We had a good fucking jam. I'll send you I might have sent the video, dude. Did you see the videos, Thomas?
Yeah, you did.
Where Don was like, "What's going on in my garage?"
Yeah. What did you? By the way, I wanted to ask you that. What did you film that with? A Motorola Razr 1?
Why?
Again?
What do you mean?
It looked like it was filmed on our old flip phones.
No, it was on like his.
That's because you have a Droid and iPhone to Droid.
No,
videos
he does
like
have
shit.
an iPhone. He doesn't.
No, I have an iPhone. It looked like
it was actually John's brand new best iPhone you can possibly get.
Really? It almost looked like it was like you guys had it on a filter trying to make it look like the 80s. Like it had an orange tint to it.
Come through. Maybe it didn't come through.
Looked good on my end.
Yeah, it looked good on mine. Too. It even sounded good. Well, that just so you know, that was the first time we ever jammed together. I mean, of course, me and Josh have, but that was the first time Pinky ever jammed with a drummer. And we didn't even know John was doing it. Yeah, we were just like, let's play a song. There you go. Listen to that shit.
It's kind of like that Quiet Riot video,
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on in there? Settle down.
Let's see if it looks better.
Yeah, I mean the video is fine on my end.
Damn, it even sounds good through this.
Here, I'll text it to you, Thomas, to see if we
right. I got it. That's right here. I'm watching it.
But it looks fine on my end.
It's like super, super grainy to me. Like
maybe it's the way that we sent it to you. Like Apple has to like
blurry. Like I can't even read what Chris's shirt says.
Really?
I can't see Josh's face.
It must have compressed it when we sent it in a text.
See if it works now. See if that's any better.
Did you send it to the email or text?
I texted
text.
To you.
That was a text.
I thought I texted to everyone that was in the podcast group or whatever.
Yeah, it came through on the thread. Let's see now.
Yeah, I don't smell anything.
Is that you?
He's like, who the hell's in my garage?
Yeah. And we didn't know that. And that was the thing, is that we actually sounded pretty good at that moment. And we had, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
like the
this
first
is-
song we ever
This is
played.
much. This is much better. God damn, I could see the dirt on the floor.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
so
to
see,
tell
that's
you.
what we were trying to say. It's weird that it was.
Stop making fun of my phone, man.
I wonder if it's fuzzy if you send it to a group text. If
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
and,
you want
and now your shirt
thumbs
says Ford. I can read your shirt.
yeah.
All right, so that's weird. That I know Josh doesn't have an iPhone,
Yeah. See, if you send
so
to a
it
group-
might have dumbed it down the video because it was sending. to
Because of everybody in there.
That's good to know, but that's
Because
kind of weird too.
His fault.
Yeah, like it
Sometimes
can only
those
send it at the
people
lowest
that can't even
resolution
walk.
because of him.
Yeah, if you edit something on your iPhone, edit a video and send it to 5 people, like the 2 people with a Droid won't even get it.
Oh, really? Oh, because
Yeah.
it's iMovie.
Yeah, exactly. If it's from iMovie, I've sent Stuart stuff,
Different format.
and he
or
just
something.
never gets it, or
He
he
still don't have an
gets
iPhone.
it,
What is
but he
he
can't
waiting
click
for?
on it. He was saying he was gonna switch back to an iPhone, and then he didn't. He got the new whatever.
Yeah.
I know. I don't care about phones, but I tell you what, Apple is the best. So, and there's no reason to not have it. It's just silly. I
Yeah,
don't
it
get it.
is. This is true. That's a good argument. Your wife told me the best a long time ago. She said it just works.
Yeah, it just
just
does.
works.
It is expensive.
Simple and it works.
Yeah, it's simple, and it's not gonna. The way that it works isn't gonna change. Other than
It is
being
retard. It
better.
is stupid, retardedly expensive though.
Yeah, it is.
Wouldn't have to make payments
Crazy.
on every month like normal people.
Yeah, yeah. Pinky just, it just gets absorbed into it.
My boy Mickey Figgy, his name's Joseph Michaels. He said once my credit card got hacked and I just let it go for 2 months. Dude was spending less than my wife.
Really? He was like, "Go ahead, bro."
This is great. I got way more money now. That's awesome.
Really,
Shout out to the Mickey Fickle.
man. You got any word on our base? Where's the Who Cares podcast base at?
Yeah, no shit. Let's
Did he just
find
put
out.
that to the side or something?
Yeah, what's up
Oh,
with
man,
that?
what is
What's
it?
up with yours, John? That bitch ain't still sitting in a box yet. You staining it or something? John got a sweet guitar. He got a different kit, but
Telecaster.
yeah, he got a Telecaster from the same company.
I've been looking at stains. Just not sure what I want yet. Well, I do, but I can't.
I gotta pee.
I'm about to get ask TJ Bell what's up. He bullshitting. Supposed to be one of the number 1 fans. Not even answering the phone. Look at this.
Please leave your message for
Boo.
4356
Boo.
02.
He's babysitting the machines in that.
Yo, TJ Bell, we're live on the podcast trying to figure out where the hell this guitar is that you're supposed to be carving. We didn't even get no updates, no nothing. Kind of pissed off at you. You're supposed to be an OG, man. Let us know.
To replay your message, press 1.
Replay.
Get it.
Replay.
Get him ass.
Got him.
So what do you piss? Does he have to go in the house and wake up Kim, or he goes in the driveway?
Probably driveway.
That's what I would have done.
As Pinky runs across the backyard, you see
Naked?
him coming back from a piss.
So what was he talking about earlier? Was he just Josh
Water.
Sullivan us when he said you're getting naked today?
Come again?
don't
I
know.
said earlier, was he just joshing us? Or are you really getting naked on this podcast tonight?
I don't know who you're talking to.
You, Chris Harrison, said
Which
that you
Kessler?
were getting naked tonight.
Kessler's getting naked.
That is fake news.
What was that about, Chris?
He
Uh-oh.
can't hear you.
So, did you go in the driveway or out in the yard?
What's up, man? You live on the podcast. Hey, Chris.
That was the question.
What?
He wasn't.
Chris, I got TJ Bell on the line. You got a question for him?
No, I don't want to pressure him. If he's busy, I don't want to. I'm just wondering. When do
He's
we
wondering
get?
if there was an update on the guitar.
get an idea of what it's looking like, man?
I
She-
sent him a message the other day. We already talking about this.
He said he sent you a message. He did the outline, but no, he did not start carving yet. He's a
Okay.
fucking slacker.
Yeah, I'm not trying to push him or anything. We're all, waiting to see.
Both his little girls are sick right now.
All right, well, don't worry about my guitar. Just do your
Girl
thing.
got tested today.
She's positive.
No,
Oh.
luckily she won't.
Negative on the test.
Yeah. No,
Good
I
news
sent him
on
a
that.
message because I had a couple of questions, but that was a while back. But he had already answered them. I've got a design that I like, but I want to.
Show us the design first.
I want to
Yeah.
because I feel like there's a little bit of room for improvement on it.
Sweet.
Tell him I should be able. I don't know if he can hear me or not because I can't hear them in the background. I should actually have the final mock-up done this weekend, and if he likes it, we will start putting some stuff down.
All right, that's what's up. He's gonna show you a mock-up this weekend.
That'd be great.
He
That's
said
cool.
during the Cowboys game.
Eh,
I mean,
Do it,
he
Redskins.
had mock-up on with a Redskin logo on it, but
Yeah. Oh, he said that would be tight if you like put it in a
Would be
design
great.
and hit it. If he hit it somewhere on the guitar and he never saw it for like 5-10 years, and all of a sudden there's a little Redskin helmet somewhere underneath the fret. Is that the right word? Fret.
I don't even know what the right words are. I could probably use like some of that heat-activated ink. That way, whenever he starts playing it, it warms up.
Yeah.
It shines through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Nicolas Cage, that shit.
Cares.
Got him.
Don't piss him
Got him.
off. Don't piss him off. He
I
will
knew
be
Chris was
fucking
gonna say that.
Redskins.
He's gonna be like, "Don't piss him off. He'll make my guitar all whack and shit."
No, I don't want to pressure him, but we are kind of, it's also
hurry the fuck up.
yeah, we don't want to see it. We want him to present it on the show or something,
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. And he's gonna do little videos of up. But do you want to see like the outline he has on paper?
Yeah, maybe we should, whatever.
You haven't even seen it,
Whatever.
Harrison? I thought you said he sent you a message.
I haven't
Just
seen him.
some questions.
We had a question back and forth. I haven't recently. We got some shit straight with the, everything. Since he hasn't done it, that's good because I was thinking. I'll talk to him about it. I'll send him a message. But I was thinking if he carves up the face of the guitar too much, the bridge isn't going to mount. Like, you know what I
He
mean?
knows where the bridge is.
Too
Yeah,
deep.
where the bridge gets mounted to the face, like just below the
Can't be
pickup.
carved. It can't be lower.
Yeah, it can't be carved in that area. And I did think of that the other day. And then I was like, well, fuck it. We'll figure it out if he's already carved it. But if he hasn't carved it, I might
Yeah,
want to
definitely let him know that because I don't know if he knows.
where the
about
bridge
guitars.
goes. And then he can stay away from that middle area.
I would definitely let him know that.
All right. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. All right, Harrison,
So-
John, Pinky.
Yeah. So
we go.
one more. So earlier you said that Pinky was gonna get naked today or something.
Yeah, I was hoping, but he said not tonight. He's tired. So.
You know,
I
if
mean-
you were joshing us.
Usually we get to see all kinds of like boxer shorts and stuff. And you haven't seen his videos of the
Oh, I seen him, but
Wildfire
I'm saying
video?
this is like a newer Chris, and I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know.
No, it's
I still don't know
It
if
is,
he's looking
right?
for.
when he's single, he's different. And he
Yeah.
doesn't understand. He treats us differently when he's single. And I don't appreciate it.
Just don't do it then, Pinky.
Yeah, Pinky.
We're your friends regardless of what happens in your bedroom every night.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all are making up shit.
Bitches be coming and going, but we'll always be
Bitches
here.
be tripping for sure.
I know the one disadvantage you have though is where you live.
No, it's not a
Like if I know a cute little girl in Mechanicsville that would
Yeah.
want to give you a shot, I gotta be like, yeah, he lives in Amelia. That's like Fredericksburg to her.
Yeah, but also if he finds the right woman, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you got a piece of land out in Amelia? Yeah, let's get away from all this city bullshit.
It's only
Let's go."
115 acres, so
We
there's
can,
that.
yeah, we can walk around
Just
in our
100
yard,
Holy
dude.
shit. Are you exaggerating? Are you exaggerating or for real?
Oh yeah, it's
For real.
100 something. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jan bought it because he was going to put an airfield and land his plane.
The NASA guy?
He has a plane. He has a
His
His
airport.
name's Jan. You keep calling him. What's his name? Jan?
Jan, because he's from another country, right?
Yep.
Freshly,
Yeah.
like
No, he's from fucking Detroit named Jan.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm. Well,
Gangster.
also, it wasn't like his parents are from that country. He kind of has somewhat of an accent, I believe. He'll be interesting to talk to,
Yeah, we'll bring him on
especially
next
he
week.
Hey,
doesn't
yeah, that's
know
the
how
thing.
we've like cherished the
can we get
story
him?
either. You know
We'll
what I
talk
mean?
about M1.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't bring
Rifles.
these fucking rifles.
Can we though? Can you guys get him if he's gonna do it or not do it? Let us know early enough. So I would
Yeah.
love to do that.
He
Yeah,
said he
yeah.
would do it.
He said he'll do it. So if we're like next Friday, he probably will.
I want to see an argument.
That would be cool. And maybe we'll start at
Disagreement.
7. He's, maybe we'll try to start at 7 next week. We don't have to start at 7. We just all thought that.
Yeah,
hey,
no, I wish I could. I had some crazy shit going on tonight, but I wanted to start at 7 because even if we go an hour and a half, it's still only 8:30.
This is cool. It's only 9:15. You know,
Yeah,
2 hours,
exactly.
right?
It's
And
not-
we went an hour. We went an hour and
It's
51.
7:30 anyway. Okay. Yeah. It's 7:30. Yeah. Anyway. And sometimes if it's more interesting, we'll stay on if we got cool people.
Yeah,
to talk
what's that shirt? What's that shirt about though?
to, music to play.
Fuck this court.
It's my court.
Yeah, it's
Do
your
you
what?
know who wore that shirt? I know.
No,
who
you
wore-
didn't. Please tell me, for the love of Jesus, you did not wear that to court.
This is my
No,
court
he
shirt.
didn't. He didn't. But
This is my court shirt. I have
the owner of Penthouse,
Oh, what's his face?
Larry Flint.
Larry
Larry Flint wore that T-shirt, and that's why I got it. It's very cool, though. Another great
Hell yeah.
movie. Courtney,
I like
Love.
it. I like it.
Courtney Love's the best heroin addict on film.
actor,
Actor.
heroin addict actor, the best one you can get.
Yeah, she was acting because Courtney Love was the Larry Flint's
Life.
wife in the movie. Woody Harrelson played Larry Flint in the movie. So
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
it is
I
a
like.
good
He's underrated too, man. Because I like that. What's that prison movie? Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born
Oh,
Killers. Yeah, well, that was
God.
kind of crazy just because of
But it was good acting.
yeah, the director of it. He was kind of crazy with that. He was portraying how fucked up the media was. Actually,
Exactly. Way long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
Way long time ago.
And he is liberal, very, very liberal. He hated Reagan, but
Yeah.
it was kind of ironic that he made fun of how crazy the media is, and But anyway, yeah, awesome,
Awesome.
good talk.
Yeah.
Good talk. All right. Well,
This turned out better than I thought.
yeah. Look, it's always like that.
We
And
didn't have anyone to interview. The fucked up thing is, we would be great at interviewing people if we
Yeah,
could
we
only
could
get someone on to interview.
This is the deal though. It's a lot of people, and there's a lot of delay, and sometimes you're cutting people off. You got to stop. So when it's like 4 people out there, you got John, me, and then somebody else joins the show. It's just you almost have to go in portions and give people. You just can't. It's just sometimes it's too much. I do like the interview part though, because you just got to find more people. You're the good interview finder. You got
Can
Marcy.
anyone find somebody? Pinky's got his dad,
Yeah.
and then we'll come up with some stuff for sure.
Yeah, well,
I got a list. It's really a matter of starting early in the week, talking them into it.
Yeah.
I sent a message to Corey and Sam like yesterday, and he just responded he responded like an hour ago. Was like, so how did the podcast go? I was like, it's getting ready to happen in an hour, and then I never heard from him. But I understand that if someone said,
You know what
hey,
though?
I'm going on a podcast in an hour, you want to come on? I would be like, no.
Yeah, but
if
that's
me on Monday,
not that. It's not that bad for them. I follow them on Instagram and they make videos and stuff. They're all about that shit. So
they're
I
good.
think-
They want to prepare. They want to prepare, though. I'm sure. the subjects that they want to talk
Oh
about.
shit! Oh shit! What song is it? What song
here
is
we
it? What
go.
are we gonna get? What song is it?
Pinky's gonna play us out
All right.
with some backwoods. What was it?
I'm thinking Nirvana.
Deliverance.
Deliverance, everybody.
He'll get to Nirvana. Let's do some Deliverance first, and then some Nirvana.
It's Popeye the Sailor Man should have known.
Popeye.
Let's skip right to Nirvana. Yeah.
Polly wants a cracker. Think I should get off her first. I think she wants some water to put out the blowtorch.
Man, that was good. You should do it again.
All right, I'll do it on the other. Polly wants a cracker. Maybe she would like some food. She asked me to untie her. I chased would it be nice for a few. Isn't me. Have you seen? John should be doing this part with his voice. Let me take a ride. Get yourself. Want some help? Please myself.
Yeah.
Polly said her back hurts. She's just as bored as me. She caught me off my guard. It amazes me the way we'll sing.
Fuck Polly. Polly gone. Polly gone. Thank y'all for coming out. Shout out to everybody that came in. Ray Clark, Herbie Withers, Craig Robinson, Alyssa Knuckles, Ray Clark again. Marcus DJ Jones. You can watch us on YouTube. YouTube link. We have the Who Cares podcast link on Facebook. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Oh, Joseph Michaels. Shout out to Joseph Michaels. Shout out to the whole Chester Creek studio. Rascals Pizza for supplying them pizza. Not your boy. I'm your boy, but supplying them pizza and not me. Shout out to Rascals Pizza in Chesterfield, Virginia. We'll leave you with one more opportunity to get my man a date. You want to date him? Let me know. Hit up the Who Cares Podcast 2020 at Gmail. Oh, look at this. Look at this.